Hello everyone and welcome to the webinar. I'm your presenter Accreditation from MeetUniversity.com, and today we are going to discuss on the study opportunities in Korea. Um, Studying abroad is a great experience, especially if you're interested in a foreign culture and language. And Korea is an awesome destination for anyone looking to expand their horizons. South Korea is officially known as Republic of Korea. It is located in the southern part of Korean Peninsula in East Asia. It shares a land border with North Korea and overseas border with Japan and China. South Korea's terrain is comprised mostly of mountains with some coastal plains, rolling hills, river basins, and valleys. It has a humid continental and subtropical climate with four distinct seasons. Living and studying in Korea may provide students an opportunity to explore the beautiful and vibrant country, whether exploring South Korea's large and bustling capital city Seoul or exploring the country's lush coastline and countryside. Students are sure to enjoy a variety of interesting sights and gorgeous views. Students are also likely to enjoy South Korea's rich and dynamic culture. Korea continue to attract international students who are inspired by the beauty and traditions of Korea or want to deepen their knowledge about the country. Some come from Korea for a short time, just out of curiosity or to study Korean language. Others enroll in a regular academic program for an undergraduate, graduate, or a PhD. Also, numerous scholarship programs are available in Korea to help international students finance their studies. Compared to English-speaking countries like US, Canada, or Great Britain, Korea is not only more affordable in terms of tuition and living expenses, but also offered numerous scholarship programs to help international students meet their financial needs. More recently, in particular, Korean government has offered financial support to international students to cover their tuition and abroad, as well as employment assistance. In Korea, there are about 400 national and private universities whose faculty members are doctorate degrees and have done research in Korea or abroad. Also, in line with the nation advanced technology in auto manufacturing, shipbuilding, chemical industry, and engineering, IT, many universities offer state-of-the-art research faculty in these areas of study. Tuition may vary according to universities or majors, but they average about $4,000 to $8,000 a year. National universities are 30 to 50% less expensive than private institutions. They are more private than public universities. Apart from tuition, there isn't much difference between public and private universities, and there are a number of distinguished private universities with a long history and tradition. Moving on to Korean education system scheme for till from age 3 to almost 15, you have a school system. From 3 to 6, it is early childhood education, which is not compulsory in Korea. From 6 to 12, it's a primary school. Then you have from 12 to 15, it is a secondary school. Then it's either you can move for a high school certificate, which is academic upper secondary school between 15 to 18, or you can opt for vocational high school certificate, which is offered by vocational upper secondary school, again from age of 15 to 18. Then you have an option. You can opt for aptitude test known as college scholastic aptitude test, and you can proceed ahead with your higher education. You can either go for a associate degree, which is normally for 2 years, known as a junior college, then gain a work experience, and then you can do a bachelor's degree for 1 year. Post that, you can do your master's degree, which is for 2 years, or a doctorate degree, which is for 3 years, or else you can directly enroll into a university and do a bachelor's degree, which would be between 4 to 6 years, depending upon which course you're opting for, and master's degree again, which is for 2 years, followed by doctorate degree, which is for 3 years. So for undergraduate, associate degree is normally for 2 to 3 years. Junior college offered 2 to 3 years of post-secondary program after first being established in 1979 in response to the increasing demand for technical manpower brought on by the nation's rapid post-war industrialization. Since then, the number of junior college have grown to 149 with an enrollment over 7,72,000 students. Junior colleges and industrial universities offer 2 to 3 year program in the range of vocationally oriented field. Most programs are 2 years in length and require 75 to 80 credits. 3 year program require completion of 120 credits and are offered in 9 fields including nursing, mechanics, and fisheries. Approximately 50% of junior college fishermen reserve quota is reserved for graduates of vocational high schools, craftsmen, qualified by the national certification system and workers meeting specified industrial requirements. Programs are typically structured to offer 40% of the general subject content and 60% technical content, with an increasing emphasis on internship. Students are assessed by examination taken in the middle and the end of each semester. Junior colleges are focused on training mid-level technicians, but students can also transfer credit to a four-year program, which is almost the same way as a community college students in United States and Canada can, under junior college and university agreements. Or else you can opt for a bachelor's degree, which is for 4 years straight. Korean bachelor's program offered at the universities and colleges are for 4 years in length, although accelerated study program can be completed in 3 years. Professional degrees tend to be longer, with the architecture requiring 5 years and dentistry and medicine requiring 6 years. The standard 4-year bachelor's degree requires a minimum of 130 credits and is typically structured to include 2 years of general education and 2 years of specialized education. One credit point requires 1 hour of coursework, which include 2 lab hours or practical hours over a 16-week semester. A thesis, project, or comprehensive examination is required for graduation, in addition to an overall grade point of at least C, that is 2. Moving on to the master's degree, it is offered by university and four-year colleges. The master's degree requires 2 years of full-time study, the completion of coursework, and a thesis, 24 or more credits, and grade point of at least B, which is 3 or better. Entry is based on the completion of bachelor's degree with a GPA of at least 3. Qualifying examination is intended in the field of study and English and followed by a selective interview. Then you can also opt for a doctoral degree in Korea. Doctoral programs are supervised by the Ministry of Education and require the completion of a thesis, 36 credit over the last 2 years of full time. 4 years after the bachelor's degree will require 60 credits. Student must also show proficiency in 2 foreign languages and maintain a grade point average of B or better. Entry is based on the completion of master's degree. In some cases, student can directly enroll into the combined master's doctoral program, which require twice the coursework of a standard doctoral program. Some research experience is typically required. Korean education system is also highly accredited and is very well a part of world ranking. According to the latest government figures, there are currently 359 institutions of higher education operating in South Korea with an enrollment of under 3.3 million students. Of the country's 222 4-year colleges and Maniti are private, and among 2 and 3-year colleges, almost about 9 of 149 schools are private. Oversight and accreditation of Korean institution of higher education is regulated by Ministry of Education, Science and Technology. Among other things, the ministry controls the establishment of institution and academic departments, curriculum and degree requirement, and the student quotas. Institutional accreditation with the university sector is responsible for Korean Council of University Education, while programmatic accreditation is conducted by the specialized agency recognized by the ministry. They are currently 201 university accredited by KCUE, which is Korean Council of University Education. Although Korean universities do not rank that well in global ranking, there is incredible pressure on high school students to secure places in nation's best or more highly regarded universities, such as institution reputation and alumni network are strong predictors for future job prospects. Top three often referred to as SKY, which are Seoul National University, Korean University, and Yonsei University. The top 10 universities are Seoul National University, um, KAIST, Hanyang University, Yonsei University, Chungang University, Korea University, Busan National University, Daegu University, Pohang University of Science and Technology, Sungkyuan University, and so on. The admission and application requirement in Korea differs. At the end of high school, student must take a college scholastic aptitude test, which is CSAT, if they want to continue on a university. The test is administered by Korean Institute of Curriculum and Evaluation in November each year and is offered in one of the 3 streams, that is social sciences, sciences, and vocational education. It covers 5 subjects: Korean language, mathematics, foreign languages, social science, vocational education, and the secondary foreign language or Chinese characters. An average of 250 out of 400 is minimum, which is needed to pass. The college application process is divided in three phases: special selection, regular selection, and additional selection, based on the application and acceptance volume to each university. The special selection process allows participating in universities to admit up to 40% of the students before the general pool, but the student using this method cannot apply to other institutions with the main pool. Despite the introduction of 2008 of the admission officer system designed to promote admission based on more than test scores, the result of CSAT remain crucial in determining which university students will attend. Given the high stake nature of the test and importance of entering a highly regarded university or future career prospect, most parents spend large sum of money on private tutoring and cram schools to help prepare their children. Since academic program and the school year starts in March in Korea, students must seek the academic starting date in the previous year and make necessary arrangement for a year prior to the start of the academic year. Information can be obtained through the Korea Study Fair or the website of Ministry of Education and Human Resources. Development or individual universities. After deciding which university to attend, students must submit their application packet before being admitted to the school. Then after admission, they can visit the Korean embassy or the Korean consulate for the visa. So the application flow chart will be the entry preparation stage would be selecting the university and department, meet the your admission requirement, and prepare your application documents for entrance application. Then you would have to send the entrance application and related document, and you will receive the entry confirmation for following that. Then you would have to move on the immigration preparation stage. For that, you would need to prepare necessary visa documents. You can inquire on the Korean embassy in your country. You would need to apply for your visa. Once you have acquired your visa, you would have to proceed on with the airport immigration and customs, and then you are free to move ahead and arrive at your school. Then there will be entry procedures and orientation. They will be making your ID cards, campus. There will be a campus tour, and you can apply for the lectures. You will also have alien registration and notice of entry. You can register as an alien within 90 days at the immigration office. Moving on to the cost actually varies greatly in Korea, being it a private university or a public university. For example, the national university or the public university fees would for a humanity related courses will range between 2,000 to 2,300 for a undergraduate program and 2,500 to 2,700 for a postgraduate program. For a science-related course, it would be 2,500 to 2,800 for undergraduate program, 3,000 to 3,300 for a postgraduate program. For a finance-related program, undergraduate would be 2,800 to 3,000. For postgraduate, it would be 3,500 to 3,800. For a medicinal related program, undergraduate, it would be 4,800 to 4,300 to 4,400. And for postgraduate, it would be between 4,000 to 5,100. I'm talking about in USDs. For a private university, the tuition fee ranges a bit for humanity related. For undergraduate, it would be approximately 3,000 to 3,500. Postgraduate, it would be 3,008 to 4,000. Then for science related, for undergraduate, it would be 4,000 to 5,000. For postgraduate, it would be 5,000 to 6,000. For finance related courses, it would be between 4,000 to 5,000 for undergraduate program and 5,000 to 6,000 for the postgraduate program, almost same as the science related courses. For medicinal, it would be 5,000 to 6,000 for undergraduate and 6,500 to 7,000 for a postgraduate program. Korean application fee in the Korean university is normally between 50 to $150. Cost of the Korean course is about 1,000 to 1,400 for a 10 weeks program and 800 for a 3 weeks program or so. Your living expenses, in which the boarding fee for it differs if you're opting for the hostel facility wherein there is 4 persons sharing one room. It would be between 300 to $800 per semester. For a 2 person per room, it would be 600 to $1,000 per semester. And I mean, the cost varies as per the meals are included. The meals cost is about $300 per month in case you're eating on campus, and I mean, in which one cost meal is $250 to $3. Your monthly rent is about 300 per month, and initial deposit of 3,000 to 5,000 would be required. Medical insurance, which is utmost in Korea, also requires $20 per month. Your transportation fee would be normally between $40 per month, and that is almost all the cost, including all the living cost. That is the tuition cost that we have. Then moving ahead to scholarship, Korea universities offer good amount of scholarship for their domestic and international students. There are basically two kind of scholarship available for studying higher education in Korea. One is a scholarship from universities. Since there is no kind of official ranking level system in universities in Korea, students must select a university and a major on their own. Thus, many universities have a number of scholarship programs for foreign students, while some of do not distinguish between citizens and international students in granting scholarship. The majority of universities have a separate fund for international students. Depending on the student's academic performance, a scholarship may cover up to 30% to even 100% of the tuition fee, depending on the academic result. Then the second kind of scholarship is scholarship from Korean government. Korean government scholarship program for graduate studies is offered by Ministry of Education. You have Korean government scholarship program for undergraduate studies is also offered by Ministry of Education. You have support, excellent support, self-supporting foreign students, which is offered by National Institution of International Education, which is under Ministry of Education. Then we have supporting exchange students, again offered by National Institution of International Education under Ministry of Education. We have Art Major Asian AMA Scholarship, which is offered by Ministry of Culture, Sport and Tourism. The International Scholar Exchange Fellowship, which is offered by Korea Foundation for Advanced Studies. The eligibility of each differs from countries under diplomatic relations with the Korea to university professors and researchers from Asian countries. Duration of support is normally 2 years for a master program, 3 years for PhD, and 6 months to 1 year for a research program. Application dates are generally from late November to February. Support provided could also be in round trip airfare, tuition fee, living cost up to 9 lakh won per month, research expenses of 4 lakh 20,000 won for humanities field and 4 lakh 80,000 won per year for science fields and medical insurance. So major benefits and advantages of studying in Korea would include education competitiveness. Now, according to the 2004 Global Competitiveness Report, the education competitiveness of Korea placed 26 among 60 countries that took the survey. Korea also ranked between third to sixth in the recent year among 65 countries that took the survey from Program of International Student Assessment. Especially Korea topped the digital reading knowledge assessment. Based on such education competitiveness, Korea will be able to offer a high level of education services to the students which are coming from abroad. Then Korea is an advanced country with applied science and state-of-the-art technology. Korea ranked in the first place among 152 countries that were subject of the survey in ICT Development Index announced by International Telecommunication Union. The Korea IT sector is renowned internationally for its leading global position, along with the heavy machinery, chemical, shipbuilding, and automobile sector, where Korea also leads the world. Over 20 million households have access to ultra-high speed internet networks, and most make full usage of technology. Korea is also known for the rich culture and dynamic life. As a country that has preserved its millennia-old tradition and culture, Korea has developed many unique culture, heritage, and traditions. Various features of Korea, deep-rooted culture, tangible and intangible, pervade every corner of Korean society to this state. The Korean wave that began with the Korean drama has now developed its general affection. Korean language and culture and the recent popularity of K-pop demonstrate that the Korean wave is not simply a Korean phenomenon, but rather a truly global wave. Studying in Korea, a rising cultural hub of Asia, where tradition and what modernity have joined their hands, students will be able to develop their leadership and insight necessary to lead humanity towards a better future. Korea also is known for a low tuition and living cost compared to the English-speaking countries like US, Canada, Britain. Korea is relatively low cost of studying, considering both the tuition fee and living cost. Korea does not impose additional fee for foreign students, and there are many scholarship programs available for foreign students as well, allowing them to study in Korea with more economic distress, especially as the Korean government recently announced substantial support and deregulation for foreign students regarding scholarship, dormitory, part-time jobs, and employment after graduation. Studying in Korea has become more convenient and possible with less cost. Korea is located in the center of Northeast Asia, and for Asian students, it is easy to visit Korea at low cost, and culturally, this as they belong in the same East Asian cultural bloc, students may adopt it without much trouble emotionally and culturally during their studies. And last but not the least, support for careers. For foreign students attending a undergraduate or master's or doctorate courses in Korean university or language school. Students of 6 months after entrance in Korea, they can legally have part-time job after receiving activity permit beyond resident qualification. Part-time job information can be acquired through the employment centers and the regional newspapers available. So in a whole, Korea offers a great package, a complete perfect package for international students to study and pursue their higher education. With this, I'll end this presentation, and I hope the information provided will be helpful in the decision you're making to study in Korea, to study in which country, and Korea is leading among those as well. Thank you very much for taking out time and listening to me today. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.